Hey everyone, I just wanted to touch base with you regarding this week's WIN plan time. This week our focus is going to be on the small group differentiated instruction piece of your Wonders resource. So I have it pulled up online here. If you are using the online planner, it would be this yellow section right here that you could use to guide your WIN groups for the week of, I never can remember my week, sorry, September 26th through the 30th. The only thing to keep in mind is that when you are doing your small groups within your Wonders block, you may be using some of these resources to guide your instruction. You may not by the time you get through your leveled reader. So this is the leveled reader for the approaching. You may need additional resources to support that group through the rest of the week. So you might find yourself using some of these lessons to guide that group for the week. So one thing to keep in mind is that if you're going to use these lessons for your WIN time, you need to be in communication with your partner teacher so that you kind of know which lessons have they used in their small group and which ones have they not. It doesn't hurt if your partner teacher has already taught one of those lessons. It's not going to hurt your students to reteach it. It might just be more beneficial if you could find an activity that they haven't been exposed to either reteach or enrich their instruction. So this is for the online resource. Let me go back here. I like the whole view better. All right, now that I'm back in the overall, the big snapshot view, you might want to consider, if you are doing a reteaching group on vocabulary, you may consider pulling this vocabulary words, this Tier 2 activity for your WIN group. If you are doing an enrichment group, you can always go down and do the additional activities for the on level or the beyond level. So if you feel those would meet your students' needs better, then those are options as well. You might even want to dig into the ELL resources too. If you find a little mini lesson in there that you feel would fit with your students' needs, then I would pull from the ELL as well. Just make sure you're talking with your partner teacher to know what they've taught and what they haven't taught. Something to keep in mind as well when you are looking at your book then, so here's what it would look like in your book. This would be the approaching level. You have your Tier 2, so if you want to do a reteach group on your phonics and decoding, here would be some great resources for that. It's awesome. It breaks it down into phonics and decoding, vocabulary. It does have a comprehension section, so if you want to do a reteach group with your comprehension, just keep in mind though that you may need additional resources for some of these. For instance, this one says you need the reproducibles 53 through 54, so kind of pay attention to those bold keywords. It'll tell you kind of the materials you need. You'll also kind of want to check to make sure in order to do this lesson, would that group had to have read that story that aligns with it. So if that's the case, you might want to have those extra books handy so the kids can refer back to that. So just kind of pay attention to that when you are planning your WIN lessons this week. Granted, when also I'm thinking of Leanne and Kara when you're planning, they do not have hard copies of your manual. So I believe they might have access to Wonders online. So if you tell them exactly what you want them to teach, they can pull it online. If not, it might be easy if you were just to make a quick copy. So if Kara is going to do the beyond level for comprehension, you may just want to make her a copy of this page so that she has it right in front of her for her week's lessons. If you have any questions or need any help, just holler. I'm here to help you. I will be floating around plan time on Wednesday, but our goal this week is to utilize and explore the small group differentiated instruction lessons. Have a great week, and I hope WIN is going well. Bye, guys.